All right, back like we never left because we never did leave. You got your boy Love1orHate1 and your boy Gil is in the building. And you guys already know how we get down. We finna cook. So go ahead, you know, like I say, grab your popcorn, your beer, your weed, and relax and hear this good boxing talk. All right? Hold on. Speaking of Vergil Ortiz, we haven't touched on Vergil Ortiz versus Madrimov, bro.
I honestly give the edge to Vergil Ortiz.
Okay.
Just because of the way that he fights, I know what he would do in there. But Madrimov, dude, he kind of showed me something about himself with Terrence Crawford.
He showed me something too. But even though Vergil Ortiz, a lot of people feel like he lost his last fight, he showed me something too, man.
No, I saw that fight. It was close, but I think he took it. He was rocking his opponent left and right. But they were rocking each other, to be honest with you. I
gotta watch that fight back. I think last time I watched it, I might have gave it to I think I gave it to Vergil too. It looked like yeah, I did give it to Vergil. It looked like Vergil
I gave it to Vergil by 1 point. I remember watching and scoring and turning off the sound and scoring, and I gave it to him by 1 point.
Yeah, I think I had Vergil by like 1 or 2 points. Vergil did hurt him. It looked like Vergil was gonna stop him a few times. The guy just didn't fall, or did he fall? I don't think he failed that fight. But
I don't think he did either, but he was rocking him constantly, and he was just able to come back.
Yeah, he was constantly rocking the guy that he fought last. I forgot his name. That was a good fight too, man. I'm gonna watch that fight back, man.
And it was his sparring partner, so they knew each other very well.
Right,
so
right.
That was the other issue. They knew what the other guy would bring, so I think that's why it was so intense.
Another thing is too, man, Vergil Ortiz, he showed me a lot in that fight. He showed grit. He showed adversity. He answered some questions in that fight. He got off the canvas twice and tried to win. And I thought he won the championship rounds too, but I feel like a lot of people see a fighter go down 2 times and they automatically think, you know, they won the fight, and that's just not how boxing works, you know. So but as far as go ahead.
Because Vergil would be winning most of the round, and then he would get caught and he got put down twice. So do you give that round? Well, you have to give the 2 points to his opponent, so he would win those points. But most of the round it'd be Vergil. So that's where it gets kind of complicated.
Yeah. That's real shit. Well, if you ask me, I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence here with the Madrimov fight. I don't know, man. Madrimov is a good fighter, man. He can box a bit. He has good timing. He has power. If you ask me, I feel like this is Vergil Ortiz's toughest fight, man. I kind of low-key want to even pick Madrimov, bro.
Honestly, bro, I just think Vergil needs to tighten up the defense a little bit more, move the head.
Yeah.
And remember to use the jab. The jab is the key, always. People don't talk about it, but I always think the jab is always the first punch you throw to open everything up. So, to me, it's a complicated fight, but I think that Vergil is going to pull it out. You just got to tighten up the defense.
Yeah, but see, I ain't going to even lie, man. I may have to disagree with you on this one. I'm kind of leaning towards Madrimov. Gil, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I think
Madrimov, what he has is a herky-jerky style, and his footwork is good, and his defense is good. Yeah. So it's going to be complicated for Vergil to get going, but once he does, I think he could pull it out.
Yeah, Vergil Ortiz, one thing I like about Vergil Ortiz, he has a crowd-pleasing style, so that can play into the judges' hands, you know. Like, one thing about Crawford, and I noticed that when he fought Madrimov, his style can be, you know, not very exciting because sometimes he does wait a little bit too much. I personally feel like, you know what, I may swing towards Vergil because now I'm looking at it. Vergil Ortiz is he's the more marketable fighter. Number one, he has the more crowd-pleasing style, and I feel like the judges and the crowd loves that style that Vergil Ortiz has. That's gonna play into the judges' hands, and yeah, I know I'm kind of on the fence a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and edge Vergil.
I I think a lot of people are high on Madrimov because what he was able to do with Crawford, and that plays a little bit into it too. But
of course,
I think he can be complicated for Vergil at times. I just think Vergil has too many tools in the toolbox at the end of the day, and I think he'll be able to pull it out. If not by knockout, by points. I don't think he'll knock him out because Madrimov is more complicated. He has a little bit more movement.
Yeah.
He'll wait for you to make a mistake, and then he'll capitalize on it. So it can get a little hairy there for Vergil, but I think he will be able to pull it off.
Right. I think Madrimov has a chin too, you know. But Vergil Ortiz got some serious power, though, and a lot of people got to understand. Vergil Ortiz got the type of power where he can sleep you, and he has a type of power where it's like he just has 2 bricks in his hands. So Madrimov's gonna feel power all fucking night. And one thing about Vergil, he goes for the kill. Like, he goes for it, bro. Like, so yeah, man, this is gonna be a tough fight for Madrimov. I'm slightly edging on Vergil though, but I feel like it's gonna be a very good fight, and I think Madrimov's gonna make it a good fight for sure.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a really good fight, and we need to watch it.
Yeah.
But I gotta give it to Vergil. Maybe I'm being a fan right now and giving it to Vergil prematurely, but
yeah,
it's gonna be an interesting fight. I like Madrimov's style, what he was able to do with Crawford, but I think ultimately it will be Vergil hitting him with a lot more punches.
Oh yeah, man, that's gonna be a very, very good fight, and that's gonna be on the when is that fight happening? February 22nd, right?
Yeah, I believe it's next week.
Oh yeah, the week after that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's gonna be a live card, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm edging Vergil. Like I told you guys, I know in the beginning I kind of said Madrimov, but I had to think about it. Vergil Ortiz, like I said, more marketable. Vergil Ortiz has a more crowd-pleasing style, and Madrimov can be boring at times, and I feel like Vergil Ortiz can capitalize off that.
The thing is that Madrimov likes to wait for you to make your move first for him to be able to get off.
Yeah.
To see what you're doing. So that's where it can come off to be boring, but what he's doing is waiting for you to make a mistake to capitalize off of it. So I understand it. Yeah, I just think that Vergil has a little bit more power for Madrimov to handle. I think he was able to have success with Crawford because Crawford had been out of the ring for a while, so he had to get acclimated to being in the ring again. So and I personally feel like another thing with the Crawford fight, Crawford is a guy that likes to fight off the exchange. Like Vergil Ortiz is a guy who'd be like, man, fuck that exchange. I'm just gonna let my hands go. But he doesn't. He doesn't do it. He'll throw like 3 or 4 punches, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, and don't give a fuck. He kind of reminds me of like a Pitfall Benavidez, the way he lets his hands go sometimes. And that's one thing I always give Benavidez is, you know, he lets his hands go. Vergil is gonna let his hands go. He's not gonna wait for you and all this shit, you know. So it's gonna be a good fight. Every Vergil Ortiz fight that I watch, I'm always entertained, bro. Always. So it's gonna be a good one. That's my final thoughts on it. What's your final thoughts, Gil?
When you say let his hands go, that opens the door for you to punch in between and catch him with a counter. So
boy.
I am saying there is opportunity there when you do that. So.
See, and Madrimov got power too now. Okay, but I feel like Vergil Ortiz got a decent chin. Do you feel like Madrimov has more power than the last guy Vergil Ortiz faced?
I believe they're around the same, bro, to be honest with you. So I do think Madrimov is a skillful fighter, so it will be interesting early.
Yeah.
But I think if Vergil's able to get off, it will be the difference.
But see, the thing is, bro, why was he just falling? Like, he was falling a lot in this last fight, bro. Do you feel like maybe Vergil underestimated him?
I think he wanted to look spectacular, and he wanted to knock him out and open the door for some stuff to get in, you know?
Yeah, I could see that too. Now, because I'm like, Vergil Ortiz, I mean, he constantly hitting the canvas. I think one knockdown Vergil Ortiz tried to say was a flasher, though.
It was like a quick knockdown. It was like he slipped.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like he kind of complained about it, but his gloves did touch the canvas, so I understand why they called it.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. But yeah, man, yeah, we cooked on this one. I really love this fight, man. I can't wait to see it. And man, Vergil Ortiz, this will be a good win for him too, if he can win.
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah, we got that.